Rastafari. Yes, man, this is Iyahman Gabriel, from the Jahbandis recording label, coming to the item live and things still, Yeah, man, we're there, for teach the people them, truths and rights, Jah love and light still, one perfect love, for enter Jah door still, Yeah, man, well, my first motivation for deal with the music still was when Iyahman was about 11 years old and things still, in the heart of Babylon, LA. Me did go to elementary school and things still, and a teacher asked me to write a song. Them time I rap music still, and I did write a song called Kids of the World, for my teacher perform and thing. So from them time, me say, me have a talent for the music still, because the people them did love them tunes. So plus growing up as a youth and thing, my father, did have a band, the Caribbean boys, in a Dangriga, Belize, because, Dangriga, Belize are where we come from still, And music was a very important part of I culture, Drumming, chanting, a way to relieve I self from sufferation still, Yeah, man, so I deal with music from me at a very early age, Man like Bob Marley, Toots and the Maytel, Peter Tosh, yeah, man, Earth and Stone. Yeah, man, enough different artists will inspire I still, I'm an uncle still, Uncle Gil and things still from me was a youth. That uncle right there, so him have studio and I work with artists still, So maybe about the age of 13, Iyahman record I first song still, with a brethren named Danny Irie. So from them time and thing, we start record up in the studio. I did go to Belize and thing and go live up again and come back a foreign Babylon, 2003 still, 2001. And come back on a motivation for really deal with this music thing serious, For really bring out a CD and really make Iyahman voice get heard, because the voice of the people is the voice of Jah still, So I give thanks when I did meet the elder, Papa Wadi Gad, Ethiopian World Federation member still, and the link was not really a musical link at first. It was a Jah Rastafari mission to build up Shashamani and deal with our movements, And through me, the elder was a big, drummer for enough artists, Dan Carlos, Twinkle Brothers, Ika Mouse, enough different artists. Him see a vibes and a zeal within I, a positivity, a love vibe, and him just draw I, one side and say we are going to work with the album, with Iyahman still, on the Jahbandis label, So it's Wadi God is the producer for this album. Right now, when we are currently at work on, it's an album with Iyahman Gabriel, which is Iyahman self, and I brethren Crazy Judah. The album is The Will of Jah, produced by the elder Wadi God, Big up to the elder Wadi God out of Trinidad still,
Yes, man, greetings in the name of our Father's Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile King Selassie I the First. Never leave I alone. Jah will never leave His children them alone. Jah will never leave.
And I saw, I deal with this musical thing, because just said the singers and players of instruments are like springs are in thee, So we say, we have to be the voice of the sufferer, the poor and the have not still, So that's why I really I deal with this musical thing, as a message, as a medium, for be a voice and thing which is not heard, upon the media, upon the radio, upon the front line, So we have to teach the people them, through the music and things still, Yeah, man, Rastafari message how with their 400 years in the Western Hemisphere, them bring I captivity still. We have to forward home to Africa, Marcus Garvey teacher and I 7913 miles of Black Star Liner. He said, look to the east for the crown of a black king, Yeah, man, so when a Rasta man come to teach the people the black Christ salvation through the music, So that's really why I deal with this thing.
For 100 years in a Babylon, still the black man them in a sufferation. For 100 years in a Babylon, government no giving a reparation.
Yeah, man, and right now, currently, this song when me I release something on the EP, The EP name is Jah Will Never Leave, you know. And it's featuring Iyahman Gabriel, which is myself, and the brethren Crazy Judah out of Belize, you know. Yeah, man, and the song name Yodding to Zion, you know. Yodding to Zion, me get inspired for write that tune there, so because, like me did say, 400 years I and I people them was brought in captivity, you know, to the Western Hemisphere. And we know say this place could never be I and I home. So we know say Zion is the east, the whole of Africa is Mount Zion, you know. Zion is a holy place where no sin cannot enter there. You know, so me start telling people them say, can't you see what's going on? Can't you see the sign in this your time, you know? Enough war are going still, you know, upon the earth, you know. So right now, all the people them, you know, want to reach Zion, you know, that land what was written about in the Bible, you know, that holy land, you know, that land of milk and honey, you know, because they're suffering right now still. Belize, Jamaica, Trinidad, Virgin Island, all through the Caribbean, America, California, Texas, Florida. Yeah, man, so them show enough pictures upon the media of Africa. Like Africa is pure starving people and thing, but we know say Africa is the bread basket of the whole world. Every nation which is a superpower, they might get rich off of Africa, a scramble for Africa. Africa is Zion. So the whole world is scrambling over them little piece of Zion. See, His Majesty did set up Ethiopian World Federation, you know, for I and I forget I and I slice of Zion, Shashamani. You know, so we have to inculcate to the people the Ethiopian heritage, which is a divine heritage, you know. So that was the inspiration for the tune Yodding to Zion, you know. Zion, Ethiopia, Africa, Nigeria, Liberia, the whole of Africa still, you know. So that was I and I inspiration. And the video, as you can see, you know, we try to show the people say repatriation is a must, you know. If it's not one by one, it can be a multitude of I and I, but repatriation have to be a must in this Iowa, you know, for the next generation can, you know, survive and live and carve I and I place, you know, in the sun, which is I and I divine heritage.
Can't you see what's going on? Some people in a suffering. All we want is food. Up in our heart. Up in our heart. We never want to be no bad man, bad generation. No bad generation. We Yodding on to Zion.
Yeah, man, so, you know, we have to balance the physical with the spiritual still, you know. So even Yodding to Zion is not just purely a physical trad still, you know. Yodding to Zion is a mental repatriation, a spiritual repatriation, you know, of the mind, the body, and soul. So even if a one-on-one don't really look towards, you know, to the motherland, Al-Kibuland, Mama Africa, as Mount Zion, still them know say Zion is the holiest region, you know. Zion is where the Ark of the Covenant come from still. Mount Zion is where the Most High dwell in this Iowa and every Iowa infinite still, you know. So when we speak repatriation, it's not just a physical pan ship, pan a plane, you know, man, mind, and spirit and thing have to be able to move and thing and repatriate still, you know. Yeah, man, so Zion is not just physical, as we are say, it's spiritual, you know, beyond what the eyes can see, beyond a material world, because material is not infinite, you know. You see people them come and go and leave the flesh and trod, and that's a reality, you know. So that's why man have to live clean hands and a pure in heart, you know. Yeah, man, because the clean hand is physical and the pure in heart is spiritual. With that balance and thing, we can trod Zion. If you don't trod Zion physically in the flesh, you can still trod Zion in a spiritual aspect and things still, you know. Yeah, man, so that's what we come to tell the people, say, you know, Zion is a holy place. No sin cannot enter there. No sin meaning no physical sin, no carnal mind, you know. Yeah, man, clean hand and a pure in heart, you know. Selassie, Jah Rastafari, Empress Menen, Jah Rastafari.
Church of people make we left out of the Iyahman Gabriel. Leave out the land of the sinking sun. Ethiopia are we motherland. So we have to tell them we are Ethiopian. Better wanna stop living in corruption.
Yeah, man, so you know, we just come for really try teach and show the people them the truths and things still of I and I try to Rastafari, you know. Yeah, man, the works that me have coming forward still, you know, after this is a solo album still, you know. Iyahman Gabriel, you know, on the Jahbandis label coming in 2013 still. Yeah, man, because, you know, the music is a mission, not a competition still, you know. So really and truly and thing, that's how I and I would like to leave I and I mark on the earth and thing in this tradition still true. But no say no one now go still in the flesh forever. So it's the music me want to leave a message for generation and upon generation, you know. Like the elders were treading before I and I, you know. Man like Bob, you know, man like Peter Tosh, you know, Garnet Silk, you know. Yeah, man. So that's why and I really and thing there. So we know the visual aspect, you know, of the music or video is what the people them get captivated by still, you know. So we know say this video is very important, you know, to give the people them a visualization of this reality of repatriation and getting to Zion, you know. Yeah, man, and like we said, we give thanks to the sister, you know, Sister Yodding, Yemaya Production, you know. Yeah, man, you can link her up and things still, you know. And we give thanks for the elder, Papa Wadi Gad and things, Jahbandis. We give thanks, you know, for Gil and things still, you know. The next engineer and producer upon the Jahbandis label, you know. We give thanks to the brethren, Jabby Christ, you know. We give thanks, you know, to brethren like Ras Juni, you know, Baba Kwezi Judah, my Ella, you know, Jabani, you know, Shahim, Jarak, you know. Yeah, man, numerous brethren and things still, you know. I like my brethren, Junior Toots and thing, Crown of Fire, yeah, man, Rastafari, Selassie God, you know. I love to all the Ethiopian World Federation, Ethiopian Black International Congress, you know. Members all the Naya Bingi Theocracy tribe and things still, you know. Yeah, man, I want perfect love.
Yes, sir. Yenje Naya Bingi 1 to 1. Yenje Jackie, Yodding on to Zion. The Bingi man named Yodding on to Zion. Can't you see what's going on? And see the sign indeed.